Okay, we'll be going to Romans chapter 7, verse 21 through 24. And this is explaining Romans chapter 3 and the first part that we went to in Romans chapter 7, verse 5 through 20. This is giving the understanding of why man falls short all the time, and is given the understanding of Romans chapter 6 when it says, when you were in unrighteousness, you could do no righteousness. Why? Because if the law considered us as sinners who deserve death, and the law was a carnal commandment, but God is spiritual and the law is spiritual. So we could never, through our carnal righteousness, ever please God through carnal righteousness when the law is spiritual. So we could never attain that. So no matter how much good we do according to the carnal, we could not pay off that spiritual debt that the law required. So that's why it tells us, as in Isaiah 64:6, it says, we are all as an unclean thing, and our righteousness as filthy rags before God. That is a righteous man. That is a just man speaking on the behalf of just men, just and righteous men, according to the law, to show the standard that no matter what we do, our righteousness will continue to fall short of the glory of God because we are already considered unclean. So when we go here, it reads this, verse 21, I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. For I delight in the law of God after the inward man, but I see another law in my members warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? And when we understand this, this is why Jesus says, if you continue in my word, ye shall be my disciples. And it says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. See, this Romans 7 is speaking of a man that is still in bondage, that the truth has not made free. That's why he says here, O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? We know that the truth makes us free from sin and death. So we understand that Jesus has freed us from sin and death through the life in which he has lived that is free from sin and death. So this speaks of a man of Romans chapter 3, the whole world being under sin, that there's none righteous, no, not one, how we all fall short. Amen.